Welcome to Lancaster High School Golden League softball action. The Lady Knights versus the Lady Eagles. Hi, everybody. L28 bringing you the action. Pete Knight comes into the game 4-8 overall, 4-7 in league. They're in 5th place. The Eagles are 8-3. They're in 3rd place, and the Eagles are on the field getting ready. On the mound today, or in the circle, if you will, Sam Salas. Setting the defense elsewhere for the Eagles, DeLay Geely will be at 3rd base. Naomi Ordonez at shortstop. Alice Cabrera Martinez at 2nd base. Zara Wilson is at 1st base. In the outfield, Alea Taylor. In center field, Vivian Vasquez. And in right field, Carolyn Swaney. Behind the plate, Layla Acosta. And we're just about ready for the action to begin. Knight will lead it off with Zadie Carrillo, followed by Lily Alumada and Sierra Gonzalez. Sofia Alvarez in the hole. We're just about ready to go. Beautiful day for softball. Fairly hot. Not much wind to speak of at the moment, which that can change in a heartbeat. Look out for the right fielder. The right fielder has all kinds of problems with sunshine, and they get a double dose of trouble if, in fact, it's windy. So far, it's not windy, but anything hit to right field is a little bit of a problem. If you'll notice, the dimensions are about, I'd say, 200 feet across the board, so we could have some long ball action. Last week, we were actually at Steve Owen Park, and we played on a field that had really long dimensions. This one is a normal softball dimension field here at Lancaster High School. There's our coming down throw. We're just about ready to go. Zadie Carrillo steps in. She's the shortstop. Home plate umpire Matt Berry. He follows us everywhere. He's had some really good games. I haven't had any arguments or any problems at all in the last 3 or 4 games. Maybe an occasional ooh and ah from the fans, but they're not really in a good position. Berry has done his job well. Sam Salas in the circle, getting ready. Starts it off. Fastball, little low. Yamada on deck. Sam working slowly for the moment to the plate. Good fastball. Tough pitch to hit. Looked like it was inside corner at the knees. 1-1. Outfield straight away. Sam back to the plate, misses low. Two balls, one strike. Just the start of our game. Lady softball from Lancaster High. In the dirt. Knights making some noise in the dugout. Carrillo waits. Just missed. Carrillo aboard. Lily Alumado steps in. Good pitch. Right down the pipe. Once again, the Hawks 4-8 on the year, 4-7 in league, tied for 5th. Actually, I think they're alone in 5th. The Eagles are in 3rd at 8-3 in Golden League action. Got another one. Good pitch. Ayumana in a hole. Sam Salas. Yamada shows bunt, but with 2 strikes. I'm sure she'll swing away. Swung on a miss. Down she goes. 1 on, 1 out. Sierra Gonzalez steps in. Sierra, the pitcher. Salas misses high. Salas is throwing hard. Seems to have a reasonably quick windup, which keeps Carrillo honest at first base. Misses low. Salas with a 2-0 pitch. Misses low. Throw to first. Really close. Carrillo went in standing up. It made it closer than it needed to be, but she was there. Acosta behind the plate going after her. Good pitch. Salas looks right around the plate. Sam looking in and comes to the plate. Little looper, should be playable. Handling it at second base. Carrillo Martinez. Actually, that's Carrera Martinez. 2 down. Once again, Wilson at first. Carrera Martinez at second. Ordonez at short. Guile at third. 2 outs, 1 on. Swung on a miss. Good fastball. Salas appears to have good command so far. Alvarez the batter. Dominguez on deck. Just missed. We're a little bit off to the left, so it's hard to see inside and outside for the strike zone. We can see high-low. Salas to the plate. Inside. Sofia Alvarez, the catcher. Grounded to second. They go to first, and that retires the side. Carrera Martinez with 2 assists. That does it. 1 runner stranded at the end of a half an inning. No score. Eagles coming up. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, 1 man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We are getting ready for the bottom of the first. No score. Sierra Gonzalez walks out toward the mound. The Eagles will start it off with Layla Acosta, Vivian Vasquez, and Sam Salas. Nighthawks waiting to take the field. Gonzalez begins her warm-ups. Setting the Hawks defensively. At third base, Janessa Perez. The shortstop, Sadie Carrillo. Isabel Dominguez at second base. Jaylene Dominguez at first base. They are sisters. Behind the plate, Sofia Alvarez. In the outfield, left fielder, Jasmine Dorado. In center field, Lilia Yamada. And in right field, Alia Almanzo. Once again, Alvarez behind the plate. And Sierra Gonzalez on the mound. Acosta, Vasquez, and Salas. Once again, the wind continues to not be a factor so far. Often it is. When it does blow, it blows from left to right or from the left field sideline directly to right field. There's our coming down throw. Here come the Eagles. Acosta, the catcher. Vic Perez coaching third. He's the head coach of the Eagles. Marco Acosta at first base. First pitch misses low. I didn't mention him. Kimberly Manzo was the third base coach for the Hawks, along with Shannon Williams at first base. We're in the bottom of the first, no score. 2 balls, no strikes. Sierra Gonzalez in the circle. Change up, missed. She pulled the string. Ordonez is the cleanup hitter, so it's Acosta, Vasquez, and Salas. Right down the pipe, 3-1. Acosta waits. Gonzalez at the letter, strike 2. Count runs full. Change up in the dirt. Acosta aboard. Both teams started off with walks. Vivian Vasquez steps in. She's a lefty. Misses the bunt. Throw back to first, not in time. Costa looks like she can run. Swung on and missed, 0-2. Outfield straightaway, relatively shallow. Misses away, throw back to first, not in time. Eagle bench making noise now. Gonzalez to the plate, swung on and missed. Down she goes. Identical starts. Both teams started with a walk, followed by a strikeout. Sam Sellis now will try to help herself. Gonzalez to the plate, in the dirt. Gonzalez to the plate. Misses low. Whacked foul.
Yeah, where did the combo?
Salas waits. To short. Get the first one at second base. Nice play by Carrillo. 2 down. Acosta retired, 6-4. Towering pop fly. Looks like it's going to be out of play to the left. Ordonez the batter. Martinez Cabrera on deck. Fastball sails high. Ordonez waits. Sails high again. Throw into right field, but not very far. Almanza. Backing up the first baseman. Sierra Gonzalez into her windup with the pitch. Change-up line, just foul. Hard to hold up on that and not swing early. Often a really good strike pitch if you can get the change-up high and tight. Just about impossible to lay off of it. 2-2. Outfield shaded a little bit toward left. Pitch is high and away.
Copy that.
One on, 2 outs. Missed high. Runners at first and second. Second walk for Gonzalez. Carrera Martinez. Way high. Ordonez takes a big lead, but she has Salas in front of her. High again. Sweeney on deck. 2-0. Outfield, straight away and deep. Swung on and missed. Gonzalez to the plate. High. Throw to first. Double steal is on, and they're going to take it. They threw behind her. Second and third now. Change up. Good pitch. Frozer. It took forever to get there. But when it did, it was in the strike zone. Runners in scoring position. Gonzalez trying to pitch her way out of it. To the plate. Fouled away. Gonzalez with a 2-2 pitch. Loads the bases. He'll talk things over. Coach Perez talking over this hitter. Gotta think he'll give her a take sign to start with, just to make Gonzalez throw a strike. Although Swaney has a nice stance, he might let her take a rip. You never know. Outfield deep, straight away. Gonzalez to the plate. Swung on a missed out in front of it. Sierra Gonzalez trying to pitch her way out of trouble. Eagles trying to get on the board. Pitch. Sails high, 1-1. Jelena Guile on deck. To the plate. Fouled away. Swaney waits. Change up in the dirt. Gonzalez to the plate. Oh, got her right down the pipe for the second strikeout. That will do it. The Eagles strand 3 batters. At the end of 1, no score. We'll be back after this timeout. Newsom likes the shot. Range the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third. Big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal. It's good. Wide open. Takes the 3. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. For the second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref.
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
We go to the second, no score. Both teams had an opportunity. The Eagles had a big opportunity, 3 walks. Sam Salos back to work. Isabel Dominguez, Jaylene Dominguez, and Janessa Perez coming up here in the top of the second for the Nighthawks. We're at Lancaster High School. Both these teams will play on Tuesday the 28th. Pete Knight will be playing at Little Rock. That's a Tuesday, once again, the 28th. Lancaster will be playing Highland. Highland, of course, is in first place at 11-0. And next Wednesday, strike one, the L28 crew will be at Quartz Hill for Antelope Valley versus Quartz Hill. Dominguez waits. Salas to the plate. Good pitch. Really difficult to handle. High part of the strike zone, outside corner, and a lot on it. Sam back to the plate. Woo! Way high. Outfield straight away, a little bit of a gap between center and right. Swaney medium depth, protecting the line a little bit. Ooh, hitter, ouch. That did not feel good. Salas throws really hard. Jaylene Dominguez, the batter. Good pitch. Perez on deck. Line down the left field line. It's a fair ball. They're going to wave the runner home. Knight is on the board, a double. Just inside the line. We can't actually see the line completely from where we're sitting, but just inside the line, clean double, 1-0. Perez steps in. Good pitch. When someone is throwing this hard, every run counts. You don't figure to get a ton of opportunities. The Hawks draw first blood. High fastball. Sam Salas in the circle. Swung on and missed. Dominguez at second. With her sister in the dugout with a run. Pitch sails high. One nothing, top of the second. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. They're going to have to record it at first base. They get the out, but on the play, Dominguez takes third. Martinez steps in. Giselle, the designated player, takes a strike. Once again, Shannon Williams coaching first. Coach Manzo at third. Grounded up the middle. Backhanded at second base. The throw across. Not going to get her. She'll take second. Her run scores. Two runs across. Dorado the batter. Swung on and missed. Missed with that one. Sam Salas to the plate. Grounded weakly toward third. Foul ball. Dorado in a hole. Right down the pipe. Got her swinging, or got her looking, I should say. Two down. That's the third strikeout for Salas. Carrillo, the leadoff hitter, walked in the first. Line drive. Base hit into left field. They're going to hold the runner at third base. First and third, 2 outs. Two strikeouts. Alumada the batter. Fouled at the screen. Salas continues to throw hard. She's got some juice. Gonzalez on deck. Sam to the plate. Poked foul, just defensively trying to tomahawk it. Ayumada in a hole. Salas to the plate. Grounded into right field for a base hit. Run's going to score. They're going to hold the runner at second. Third run across now. Salas is throwing well. But the Hawks are making contact and hitting it into the right place. Swung on and missed. Ayumada looked on the defensive, but she made contact. Got it in the right field. Swung on and missed. Ball gets away for the moment. Recovered nicely by Acosta. Gonzalez, the batter, trying to help herself. Swung on and missed. That does it. 3 strikeouts. He struck out the side. However, 3 runs scored. When they weren't striking out, they were hitting. At the end of 1.5, 3-0 Nighthawks.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirits
We go to the bottom of the first. 3-0. Hawks on top. Guile, Taylor, and Wilson will lead it off. Acosta in the hole. Sarah Gonzalez back to work. Coach Acosta to first base. Perez to third. Bottom of the second. Once again, Guile, Taylor, and Wilson. Sarah Gonzalez staked to a 3-run lead. Makes ready. To the plate. Way high, but swung on and missed for a strike. Eagles had 3 walks in the first inning, but stranded 3. High again, but swung on and missed again. 0-2. Grounder up the middle. Big hop. Handled there for the moment. Throw across. Gets her. Nice play by Carrillo. 1 down. Guile was able to make contact after being in a hole, but right at the shortstop. Alea Taylor, the batter. Change up, waved at and missed. Good pitch. She pulled the string. Outfield straightaway. Grounded foul. To the plate. Fouled away again. Bottom of the second, 3-0. Hawks on top. Bottom of the order. Eagles trying to get something going. Once again, they had 3 walks in the first inning, but stranded them all. Matt Berry waits for softball retrieval. Taylor the batter, Wilson on deck. in the dirt. Gonzalez to the plate, waved at and missed. Down she goes. Pulled the string with a changeup. 2 down. Eagles 13-9 overall, 8-3 in league. Hawks are 4-7 in Golden League action, 4-8 overall. Zara Wilson, the first baseman. Sails it high. Wilson able to lay off the high hard one. Acosta on deck. Gonzalez looks in to the plate. Inside. Gonzalez to the plate. Good pitch. 2-1. Sierra to the plate. Foul to the screen. Count runs even. Sierra Gonzalez in the second. Sierra to the plate. Change up. Right there. Down she goes. Froze her. That's the 4th strikeout for Gonzalez. That will do it for the Eagles. At the end of 2, score remains 3-0. Hawks on top. We'll be back after this timeout. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We have a position change. Vasquez has come in to play second base. Carrera Martinez, I believe, is in center field now. And we go to the third. First pitch low. Salas to the plate. Misses low. Alvarez the batter. Fouls it off. Alvarez grounded out. second to first. Dominguez on deck. Salas to the plate. Swung on and missed. We're in the top of the third. 3-0 Hawks on top. Fastball sails high. Salas with a 2-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. That's the 5th strikeout. Once again, Salas is throwing really well. Knight did well to touch her up for 3 runs. Dominguez started off by being hit by a pitch. Takes a strike. She was hit by a pitch and doubled home by her sister. Sam looks in and to the plate. Got another one. Four straight outs recorded by strikeout in between some of the hits. Got her looking. Six strikeouts. And we're in the third. Dominguez waits. Good pitch. Took a little off of it, got another strike. Dominguez in a hole. Sam Salas from the circle. Fouled off. A lot of the gals will just try to poke the ball with some of their initial swings, get their timing down. A lot of the hitters for Knight have been kind of in a hole, but once again they scratched and got a clean double to get their 3 runs. In the dirt. Janessa Perez on deck. Jaylene Dominguez. Sam to the plate. Foul to the screen. Just trying to protect the plate. Grounded foul behind the plate. Pretty warm. And not much of a breeze. Usually things are hot and windy here, and the wind makes the temperature tolerable. Salas to the plate. Change up. Hit her. Good idea. Dominguez aboard. Perez steps in. Salas to the plate. Acosta can't handle it on the play. Dominguez takes second. Salas to the plate. Good fastball. Salas to the plate. Misses low. Martinez on deck. Good pitch. Perez struck out in the second, up here in the third. Shows bunt. Got her looking. That's 6 strikeouts in 2 innings, 7 strikeouts in the game. Salas retires the side here in the top of the third. Score remains 3-0. Hawks on top as we go to the bottom of the third. Newsom likes the shot. Range the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third. Big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal. Is goal. Wide open. Takes the 3. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref. And he
Are you kidding me? Shot on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
Where did Annabelle go? Where you going?
We go to the bottom of the third. Acosta, Vasquez, and Salas. Gonzalez back to work. First pitch, just missed. Outfield straightaway. Sails it high.
I was shimmying, but I don't know if it was visible or not, but I did dance. I did respect the call. Sorry.
Lancaster had 3 walks in the first. In the dirt. Acosta probably going to take all the way on this one. They were saying you're ahead at 2-0 and at 3-0. Got to think a take is coming. Pitch. Missed away. Eagles have a runner. Vasquez steps in. Struck out in the first. Foul to the screen, stepping up in the box and just kind of poking at it. Infield up at the corners, bunted in the air, foul. Vasquez in a hole now. Gonzalez to the plate, way high. Vasquez literally steps forward in the box as she prepares to swing. She stands back in the box so she can get away with that and do it without stepping out of the box. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Strike three. That's the fifth strikeout for Gonzalez. Salas steps in. Grounded into a force play, her first at bat. Way high. Throw back to first, not in time. Hope you're enjoying the action. L28. To the plate, sails it high. Our crew of Joe Leo, Jacobo Garrido, Angel Stephenson, Chris Saunders, Annabelle Vo, and Jen Seguin doing their best to bring you the action from Lancaster High School. Pitch in the dirt, goes to the backstop, runner's going to move up. Salas waits. Change up. Low, ball four. Ordonez the batter. She walked in the first. Takes a strike. Carrillo shaded to her right. Dominguez shaded to her left, so big leads for the person on base. Pitch in the dirt. Runner's bluff. Naomi Ordonez, the shortstop. Gonzalez to the plate. Changeup is hit to left field. It's playable, I think. Moving in and making the catch nicely is Dorado. Two down. Carrera Martinez. She drew a walk in the first. Swaney on deck. Pitch away. Three 0 in the third. Eagles trying to get on the board. Grounded sharply, handled there at second base nicely, and they throw across to retire the side. That will do it for the Eagles. They strand a couple of runners, Score remains 3-0 through 3. Hawks on top.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirits!
Getting ready for the top of the fourth. The Eagles have stranded 5 base runners. Golden opportunity in the first with the bases loaded. They stranded 2 in the third. Got to be a little frustrating for Sam Salas. She's thrown really well, but was touched up for 3 runs. So right now, Gonzalez getting the best of things. Both pitchers have pitched well. Lots of strikeouts. The last 6 outs recorded by the Eagles have been strikeouts. And you got to feel that Salas will get at least 1 more the way she's throwing. Swaney, Guile, and Taylor here in the fourth. Swaney struck out in the first. Salas back to work. First pitch high. Swung on and missed. I said Sweeney, Guile, and Taylor. That's the Eagles lineup in the next inning. Almanza is the batter for the Hawks. Got a strike. Salas back to the plate. Good pitch. Another strikeout. Dorado steps in. Another strikeout for Salas. That's 8 so far. We only have 1 out in the fourth. Carrillo on deck. Dorado steps in. Almanza was the flex player, and I think she guarded. Let me take that back. I think she hit in Martinez's spot, if I'm not mistaken. Dorado definitely the batter now, with 1 down here in the fourth. Salas to the plate, misses away. And Carrillo is on deck. Ayamada in the hole. Sam Salas throwing bullets. Swung on and missed. 7 straight outs have been strikeouts. Coach Monza saying swing level. Easier said than done on that high hard one. Down she goes. That's the 9th strikeout. Carrillo steps in. She walked in the first and was stranded. Stranded again in the second. Good pitch. Salas has really found her groove. She's thrown well the whole game, but right now she's just tearing through Hawks hitters, but the Hawks are on top 3-0. Sails high. An interesting matchup. Eagles and the Hawks. After the game, we're going to have interviews with Lancaster. Swung and missed. We'll have the head coach of Lancaster and one of their key players or two. We do that for every home game. Home game interviews. Pitch sails high. I believe the count is even at 2-2. Confirmed by Matt Berry. Salas to the plate. Swung on and missed. Another strikeout. 9 straight outs recorded by Salas. Our K's. That will do it. As we go to the bottom of the 4th, Hawks on top 3-0. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
Getting ready for the bottom of the 4th. 3-0 Hawks on top. Sierra Gonzalez trying to make the 3-run lead stand up. She's pitched well. She has 5 strikeouts through 3 innings. Swaney, Guile, and Taylor for the Eagles here in the 4th. First pitch away. Outfield straightaway. Good pitch. Gonzalez hasn't been as dominating, but she is pitching very, very well today. And again, she has 5 strikeouts. We're here in the 4th. Way high. Outfield straightaway. Little dunker. In right field, fighting the sunshine, coming in and not being able to get there as the right fielder. Base hit. Almanza could not get there. We have the number 00, I believe, in right field, and I don't have her on our roster. Sweeney with a base hit. Guile the batter. Fouled off. Taylor on deck. Whacked up the middle, base hit. They're going to send the runner to third. It could be close. And she's in. Single and now a double. Second and third, nobody out. Taylor, the batter. She struck out in the second. Change up, waved at and missed. Good pitch. Gonzalez really has changed speeds well. Fooled a lot of hitters by pulling the string. Sierra to the plate. Another changeup, whack to left field. Racing over and making a stabbing catch. In left field, Dorado. Probably the best hit of the day. But a beautiful play in left field by Jasmine Dorado. Runners remain at second and third. Big defensive play. Changeup waved at and missed. Not in time to third. Infield halfway. Foul to the screen. Wilson's the batter. Acosta on deck. Wilson in the hole. Just missed. Gonzalez is tricky. She's been using that changeup. She went after her with a fastball and just missed. 1-2. Just missed again. 2-2. Gonzalez from the circle. Looks in and to the plate. Swung on a miss. Got the strikeout. Throw to third. Not in time. Gonzalez trying to pitch out of trouble. Acosta trying to get the Eagles on the board. Crowd is restless. Somebody said, get him in. Gonzalez trying to stop him. Outfield, straight away. High and away. High again. Vasquez on deck. Foul to the screen. Costa shakes her head. She wanted that one. Almost got it. Sierra Gonzalez. Holding on to a shutout so far. Change up, little dunker. This could be a problem. It's going to fall. Yes, it falls in. That should get two home. Throw to the plate, not going to be in time. It's 3-2. Three to two now. Vasquez steps in, pops it up. Play by the catcher. Can she make it? Yes, nice play. Sofia Alvarez, almost to the screen, makes the play to retire the side. However, the Eagles get on the board. Two big runs. The score now at the end of four, 3-2. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way, but lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We go to the fifth now, 3-2. Two big runs by the Eagles to get on the board. Ayumara, Gonzalez, and Alvarez due up here in the top of the fifth. I think Salas has to be encouraged. A little frustrating being down 3-0 as well as she has thrown. Two good pitched games. Sarah Gonzalez and Sam Salas. Knight now batting here in the fifth. In the dirt. Ayumana struck out and singled. 1 for 2 on the day so far. Salas to the plate. Foul to the screen. Nine straight players that have made out with strikeouts. Salas to the plate. Grounded up the middle. Backhanded there. The throw across. They get her. Vivian Vasquez in at second base, started in center field, now playing second, makes the play, 1 down.
I just want to join the team so I could do celebrations like that.
0-1. Missed low. Gonzalez. Little dunker to the second baseman and a strikeout. 0 for 2 so far. Pitching really well. Just missed. Salas with a 2-1. Low again. Gonzalez trying to help herself. Just missed. Gonzalez aboard. Alvarez, the batter, grounded to second, struck out in the third, up here in the fifth. Outfield, shaded a little bit to left. Foul to the screen. Dominguez on deck. Missed again.
Ainsley, you mind putting your mic down so I can hear the play-by-play, if you don't mind?
Salas to the plate. Lifted to right center. This could be a problem. Up the alley. Runner had to hold to see, so it's going to be a long single. First and second, 1 out. Dominguez, the batter, hit by a pitch. Line foul. Isabel, the batter, Jaylene on deck. Good pitch. Dominguez in a hole. Salas shakes off a couple pitches. Comes to the plate. Got her swinging. Eleventh strikeout. Jaylene Dominguez steps in. Ground is sharp, a good play, and they step on the bag to retire the side. That will do it. Once again, 2 batters stranded. At the end of 4.5, score remains 3-2. Hawks on top.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Let's hear it, Spirits!
We're at Lancaster High School. Good ball game. Well pitched. Well played for the most part across the board. Hawks on top 3-2. Sierra Gonzalez here in the bottom of the 5th.
Huh? Yeah, 3-2 Hawks. Yeah. And then it's top of the, what is it, top of the 5th or bottom? Bottom of the 5th.
Salas Ordonez
Huh?
and Carrera Martinez.
Yeah. Who's this? We're streaming it right now on the City of Lancaster's YouTube page. Okay. Yeah.
Gonzalez begins her warm-up tosses. We had to wait for Alvarez to get her catcher's gear on.
For sure, man, you know. Remind me of your name again? Ryan.
Sophia was stranded at first base.
Gamboa in there? Gamboa in there?
I just seen you at
Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah.
Yeah, and you got a little brother, right?
Yeah, Anthony.
Salas trying to help herself.
He's in Vegas right now doing IT.
Gonzalez
Yeah.
Okay.
trying to keep the lead.
Like 4 years.
Outfield straightaway. First baseman inside the bag. Third baseman back a little. First pitch, way high.
Is Zach Mercier still the principal? Zach?
Yeah, Zach.
Okay, yeah.
Gonzalez to the plate. Line drive foul. Out in front of it.
Huh? Yeah. Well, not from like high school, but from the school here. Yeah. And Coach Mario and them, Villalobos. And Ryan McGann.
Gonzalez to the plate, way high.
I don't know who that is.
Okay, he's another teacher.
Okay. This is my first year, like, teaching here, so.
Oh, okay. What class do you teach?
Social studies.
Oh, okay.
History,
Lifted in the air, fairly deep. Moving back toward the wall. She can't handle it. Salas is aboard with a double. Ordonez the batter. Gonzalez makes ready. Little dunker. Stays fair. The throw to first. They get her there. Call it a sacrifice.
It's still 2-3.
Carrera Martinez, the batter. Walked and grounded out. Tying run at third base. Pitch low. They play the infield almost at normal depth. Call it halfway. Gonzalez to the plate. Swung on and missed. Eagles badly need some contact here. Gonzalez probably hoping for a strikeout if she can. She pulls the string with a changeup now and then. Did it there in the dirt. Salas at third. One down. Hit to the outfield. This should get a run in for sure. And it's over the head of the center fielder. Salas scores. We're tied. Salas was actually at second base. I thought she had moved over to third. We can't see third base from our position. Didn't matter, though. The hit was over the center fielder's head, so she scored from second. A very long single. Martinez Carrera standing at first base. One down. Swaney the batter. Martinez is at second base. She was talking to the first base coach. She really had taken second on the play. So that's not a long single. It's actually a reasonable double, if you will. She got all of it. Gonzalez trying to pitch away out of trouble. We're tied at 3. Line drive at the first baseman. Beautiful play. They're going to double her up. Oh, my goodness. Jaylene Dominguez at first base took the shot and doubled off the runner. That does it here in the 5th with the double play. However, the Eagles do get a run and have tied things up. 3-3 as we go to the 6th.
You're watching L28.
You're watching L28 Sports.
Man, this is a good game.
Getting ready for the 6th inning. We're all tied 3-3. Really good ball game. This is one of the best games we've had. Really close. Sam Salas and Sierra Gonzalez have both pitched well. Perez will lead it off for the Hawks here in the 6th. Perez has struck out twice so far. Salas back to work. right down the pipe. "11 strikeouts for Salas through 5. Just missed. That's more than 2 an inning. My math is right. Sam to the plate. In the dirt, 2-0. 2-1 rather. Martinez on deck. Pitch high. Three and one. In the dirt. Perez aboard. Almanza, the flex player, batting in Martinez's spot. Pitch a little bit high. Good pitch. Throw to first, not in time. Salas to the plate. Just missed. Two and one. Outfield straight away. Grounded to the hole at second. Make the play at first. Perez takes second. One down, runner at second. Dorado steps in. Struck out twice so far. Carrillo on deck. Pitch low. Salas still throwing hard. Foul to the screen. Salas with the 1-1 pitch, low. Once again, both these teams will play next Tuesday, the 28th. Pete Knight at Little Rock. Lancaster home here. Pitch is swung on and missed. Good high hard one. Lancaster here at home against first place Highland. Eagles and the Nighthawks. Salas to the plate. Got her looking. Twelfth strikeout. Carrillo steps in. Runner still at second base, 2 outs. Swung on and missed. Yamada on deck, swung on and missed again. Carrillo in a hole. Talks things over with head coach Kimberly Manzo. Head coach and third base coach. That's the head coach's prerogative. Be there at third to decide who's coming home and who's not. Three in the 6th. Salas back to work. In the dirt, runner's going to third, and she has it. As tough as Salas has been, if there's anything at the plate with 2 outs, it might be worth taking a chance and going for it. Salas to the plate. Just missed. Yamada on deck. Salas to the plate. In the dirt. Count runs full. Line drive, base hit. That's going to knock the run in. Goes to the wall. Clean single, and taking second with the RBI, 4-3. Huge 2-out hit. Carrillo looked on the ropes with some of the earlier swings in that count. Fought it off and lined a single. She got it all. Ahumada steps in. Ground ball to short. Big hop there. It bounces up, and they're not going to have the play. The run's going to score. Bad hop single. Swung on and missed. 2 runs across, 5-3 now. Hawks on top. Pitch way high. Gonzalez, the batter, trying to help herself even more. Just high, throw to first, not in time. Alvarez on deck. Swung on and missed. Good pitch. Salas with a 2-2 pitch. Got her looking. That does it. Another strikeout. That's her 13th. However, 2 big runs by the Hawks. At the end of 5.5, 5-3, Knight on top. L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.
We go to the bottom of the sixth. Hawks with a 5-3 lead. Kyle the batter. Change up away. Taylor on deck. Fastball for a strike. She may have taken a little off that, actually. The hitter was out in front of it. Gonzalez to the plate. Swung on a miss, way high. Guile in a hole now. Grounded out and doubled. Hits it in the air. Should be playable. Racing in and making the catch is the center fielder, Alumada. One down. Taylor, the batter. Sierra Gonzalez. Misses inside. To the plate. High, hard one. Outfield straight away. Change up, line to center. It's going to go over the head of the center fielder. Nice hit. Stand up double. She'll hold at second. Runner at second, one down. Zara Wilson steps in. Eagles have been playing from behind. They were down 3-0, 3-2, finally tied it up, but then two more runs So they trail 5-3. Trying to get at least one right now. Runner at second. One down. Sierra Gonzalez has thrown well. She has 6 strikeouts through 5. Wilson waits. Way high. Eagles laying off the high hard one a little bit better later in the game. They were swinging at a lot of high pitches early. Gonzalez to the plate. Low and away. Eagles dugout making some noise. Eagles and the Hawks. Good ball game. Outside corner, good pitch. 2-1. In the dirt, change up. We'll see if they let her hit 3-1. Here comes the pitch. Change up, waved at and missed. She pulled the string. Good pitch. Count runs full. Gonzalez and Wilson. Sierra looks at her pitches and comes to the plate. In the air, foul. Out of play. Pitch was high. Wilson fought it off. Let's see if Sierra goes after her or if she tries the changeup. We'll see. That'd be gutsy. Changeup 3-2. I'll bet it's a fastball. Here it comes. High. Ball 4. First and second, one out. Layla Acosta. Walked twice and singled. 2 RBIs. Got the Eagles on the board. Trying to keep things going. Gonzalez back to work. Good pitch. Vasquez on deck. Timeout on the field. They want to talk things over. Mons is talking things over with the umpire. I think he's going to hear a little bit about possibly leaving too early, I would assume. Coach Perez talks things over with his 2 runners. And his batter. Acosta back to the plate. This has been by far the most competitive game we've had in softball so far. Even Steven could go anyway. Right now 5-3, Hawks on top. Trying to put out a possible fire. To the plate. Down the right field line. This is trouble. It's in. Base hit. That should score a run. They're going to wave her to the plate. Runner goes to third. They might have a pickle. Is the runner going to try to score? Yes. Throw to the plate. She's under it. We're tied. The Eagles tried a double steal, if you will, in the middle of a play, and we are tied at 5. Perfectly placed dunker down the right field line. Close play at the plate, but underneath the tag. A sliding eagle. Both Taylor and Wilson in the dugout with runs. It's 5-5. Acosta at second. Vasquez the batter. Swung on a miss, stepping forward in the batter's box as she usually does. 0-1. Five to 5 in the 6th. Line drive, base hit. They're going to send the runner to the plate. Eagles take the lead. Vasquez, who has this really odd style of stepping forward, tomahawked a clean line drive to center field, and she's at second base. First lead of the game for the Eagles. Lancaster seemed on the ropes most of the way. But 3 runs here in the 6th, and they take a 1-run lead. Still only 1 out. Salas will be the batter. Coach Manzo talks things over, trying to settle her team down. They only trail by a run. They had led most of the way, but now the Eagles have taken the lead. Salas the batter. Gonzalez back to work. Sierra to the plate. Good pitch, high hard one. Gonzalez to the plate. Towering fly ball down the left field line. A trio in pursuit. It's a foul ball. Salas will do it again. We did that on faith. We could not see. All 3 of the players ran out of our view, and we just had to depend on Matt Berry calling it foul. No cheering for a possible catch, so Salas back in there. Gonzalez to the plate. Hit to left center. Could be a problem. Running over and making the catch beautifully. Possible double play opportunity at second. Not quite in time. Lily Yamato made the running catch. Salas robbed it still. 6-5. Close ball game. Ordonez steps in. Salas really hit that well. Pitch fouled off. Ordonez waits. Gonzalez to the plate, sails it high. Nice play by the catcher. Alvarez climbed the ladder to get that. Change up, pop fly should be playable. Gonzalez waits, makes the catch, and that does it. They retire the side, but 3 runs across. The Eagles have taken the lead as we go to the 7th. Newsom likes the shot, range the 3. Tonight, high school football action. Ground ball to third, big hop there. Cowan's going to come to the plate and she'll score. Shot on goal, is good. wide open. Takes the three. Will he hit it? Yes, sirree. With a second goal.
He drove that ball pretty much right down the center there.
Throw to the plate. Not in time. 2 runs across. Lattimore into the end zone. Kick is up and right through.
Benjamin around the ref. And he
Are
makes
you
the trade.
kidding me? Not on goal. Good. Cruz makes it 3-1.
What a finish. What a play at midfield.
Where you going? Where you going, Adrian? Oh, it's all the way down there? Holy moly. Who's big enough?
Getting ready for the top of the 7th. 6-5 Eagles now. They've trailed most of the game. Knights with Alvarez, Dominguez, and Dominguez. Salas back to work. First pitch sails high. Alvarez grounded out, struck out, and singled. 1 for 3. Salas to the plate. High again. Knights badly need a base runner at the very least. Swung on a miss. Good fastball.
Unless it's like something like another league, just using the field.
Sam has 13 strikeouts through 6. Little dunker going out and making the running catch is the shortstop. Naomi Ordinez made the play, 1 down. A lot of dunkers have fallen in today, but not that one. Dominguez struck out twice, hit by a pitch, and scored a run. Right down the pipe. Just a reminder, after the game, Salas to the plate, swung on and fouled to the screen. After the game, Angel Stephenson will have post-game interviews with most likely the coach of the Eagles. It's a home game. We always
Let me know when it's back.
focus on the home team.
All right.
Coach Perez and a player or two. Salas to the plate. Swung on and missed. 2 down. "14 strikeouts through 7. Jaylene Dominguez had a double and scored a run. They're shifting the outfield over. Salas makes ready. To the plate. Swung on and missed. High hard one. Salas again to the plate. Swung on and missed. 0-2. Knights down to their final strike. Outfield shifted toward left field. Sam Salas trying to put the lights out. Martinez trying to keep things alive. Here comes the pitch. Got her looking. It's over. Sam Salas with yet another strikeout. 15 strikeouts in 7 innings. A late inning rally, and the Eagles have won. Final score 6-5. Hope you enjoyed the game. Best game of the year so far. I'm looking at our crew, our awesome crew. Once again, Joe Leo, Jacobo Garrido, Angel Stephenson, Chris Saunders, Annabelle Vo, Jen Seguin. This was the most competitive game we've had all year. Good fielding, good pitching. Hats off to Sierra Gonzalez. Sierra threw a really good game. Came up a little bit short finally. Salas threw an overpowering game, but was a little snake bit. And in the end, the Eagles prevailed 6-5. This reminder, Pete Knight will be at Little Rock Tuesday the 28th. Lancaster will be here home against first place Highland, that also on Tuesday the 28th. And of course the L28 crew, we will be at Quartz Hill High School for the game on Wednesday the 29th, Antelope Valley High School versus Quartz Hill. Hope you enjoyed the action. Stay tuned for our game end interviews with the coach of the Eagles and a player or two. Thank you so much for listening. Final score 6-5, Eagles on top. I'm Larry Wolf for L28. Good day, everyone.
Guys, we're here at the Eagles Nest with Layla Acosta, the catcher for the Lancaster Varsity Softball Eagles. Now, great game. Not only defensively did you play well, but offensively. You were in the middle of so many of the runs. What does it mean to be such a well-rounded athlete?
It means a lot to me because I've worked very hard to get to where I'm at. It definitely takes a lot of practice to get, so it really means a lot that's actually showing off in these games now.
Now, Layla, for somebody who's going to be watching at home, maybe they're an underclassman who goes to Lancaster, maybe they're an underclassman at another high school, they want to make varsity, what would you tell them it takes to get to this level?
A lot of dedication and a lot of time. Honestly, it takes a lot of dedication. Just keep working at it, even if you don't get it like freshman year, just keep working at it because you'll get there eventually.
And Layla, how are you planning to keep this momentum moving forward for the rest of the season?
I'm trying to keep the girls hype and everybody motivations up and keeping practice going very hard. We had a very good practice yesterday, so it carried over today. So just keep practices good and we play good.
And Layla, do you have any shout outs or closing thoughts you want to share?
I want to shout out my pitcher. She did a very good job. We had some moments where a lot of us were arguing, not arguing about like getting a little biggers, but we all worked through it because we're a team and we get through those stuff together.
Well, congratulations on this victory today. You played amazing. Guys, don't go anywhere. Coming up, we have pitcher and head coach right after this short break.
Thank you so much.
Of course. Guys, we're back with Lancaster Varsity Softball's pitcher, Samantha Salas. Samantha, incredible game today against the Knights. 15 strikeouts. I have to ask, how do you put yourself in that mindset? How do you prepare for a game as intense as today?
Being able to prepare, I work with my team a lot. I make sure my mind's focused on what pitch I'm throwing, what am I doing, and more talking to my team. I think if I'm in the right mindset, it gives me like more energy, more focus, and being able to help my team in what I'm doing.
Now, Samantha, for those who don't know, you're actually a senior. Are you going to continue to play softball in college, or what direction are you going?
Yes, I plan to go to Viterbo University. It's in Wisconsin, and being able to continue to play softball and do nursing there. So that was one of the biggest things for me, was being able to continue my career as being a nurse and also playing to do what I love.
Big plans ahead, huge plans ahead for somebody who's just starting their high school career. Maybe they're a freshman, maybe they're a sophomore. They want to make it to varsity. They're a little anxious. They don't know what direction to go or what it takes. What would you tell them it takes to get to your level?
Definitely have the confidence, like do what you want to do and work at home as well. Working at home helps me a lot, like just working with my family, working with my dad, it helped me a lot really. And having the confidence, I think having the confidence to do anything really makes a big step in what you want to do.
Samantha, do you have any closing thoughts you want to share?
I think our team did really good. Like our girls worked together when we were down and when we were up. We all just stuck together and worked as a team really well. Thank you.
Well, congratulations on your victory. We look forward to seeing you play the rest of the season. Guys, don't go anywhere. We have head coach coming up right after this. Guys, we're back with head coach Vic Perez. Coach, the girls took the victory 6-5, but at some point you guys were down 3-5. Was that intense for you, or did you know the girls had it in the bag and they were going to come back with that W?
You never have it in the bag, right? All we could do is ask for the girls to dig deep, go out there and play hard. Tighten up on the defense, and then on offense, just play smart, get the base hits, get some runners on base, and good things will happen. And it just so happened they were able to do that.
Coach, 15 strikeouts from your picture, so many stolen bases. I mean, what impressed you the most with the way the girls played today?
Just their heart, their commitment, and them just wanting it, digging deep, and knowing that they were down. And they had to come back and they had to do it. So, my hat goes off to them. They did exactly everything that we can ask them to do. And really, it's, who wants it the most. So they dug deep, they wanted it, so they got it.
Well, Coach, congratulations on your victory here today. Thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you. You guys, thanks for coming out, you guys.
Oh, of course.
Really appreciate it.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports by subscribing to the City of Lancaster's YouTube channel at City of Lancaster. Click that notification bell to receive a notification every time a new live stream begins. I'm Angel Stephenson with the wonderful L28 Sports crew, and we're going to see you guys next Thursday for our doubleheader, overcoming obstacles at Antelope Valley High School in the morning, followed by another varsity baseball game in the afternoon. Guys, stay warm, stay cool, stay hydrated, and we'll see you in the next one.
L28 bringing you sports.
But we definitely got a good game today, Larry.
Hope you're enjoying the action.
Guys, keep it locked into L28 Sports.
And they're clapping it up. Let's go.
Welcome to Lancaster, California.
It's going to be a lot of friendly but fierce competition coming our way.
To the basket he goes, lays it up, and he's going to get an and one. Touchdown. Underneath it, could go all the way. It lays it up and in after the steal. On his horse, one man to beat. Off to the races momentarily.
Shout out to our viewers. Thank you for tuning into this L28 Sports live stream.